Alright guys, super quick guide coming to you today about all the skull locations in Halo Infinite. The first one is on the first mission on the ship. When you come into this red room with the elevators on the right, go to the second set, and if you actually press down on the D-pad that lets you scan, you can see the skulls. So this actually comes in handy in other parts of the game if you're curious exactly where a skull is. I'm really tired of those long drug out skull videos. This was going to be quick, simple, to the point. Second mission, Cowbell Skull. After you come up the elevator and out the room where all the echoes and memories are happening, this skull is actually against the ceiling all the way up here. You're going to want to hop up on your left here to the tallest part of this column, and then you're going to want to aim for the left side when you grapple up, because if you aim too far to the right, you're just going to keep launching yourself higher and dying. So save yourself the trouble. Third skull, as soon as you come out and you're going towards the tower mission, you want to grapple up towards the top of the building. Now IGN says that you need to have the 40% cooldown to make it all the way up here. I say otherwise. I did this on my first try, single take all the way through. Just grapple up onto some ledges, swing around like you're Tarzan, king of the freaking jungle, and you can make it right up there. Once you get up on this ledge, grapple yourself to the very top, and the skull is going to be sitting in the center of the tower. Nice little pretty view up here. Make sure you take some time to check it out. The game really is very appealing, even on Xbox One. So there's that skull. The next one is actually courtesy of IGN. Thanks for the heads up on this. Doesn't tell you how to get there, but on the north part of the island, there's going to be two hunters. You're going to need a banshee to get over here. Hijack a banshee, fly it over, distract the hunters, and just come over here to this log and grab the skull. Super easy. Next one, coming down towards Fob Alpha, there's going to be a wall of this titanium Forerunner stuff. Drive over to it, kind of grapple yourself around. You don't have to, but you do need a grapple to get up to the skull. So grapple yourself through here, and I'm going to show you how to get up there. One way how you shouldn't, and one way how you should. So just grapple yourself across. This is another one where they think you need the 40% cooldown, but I did all this on my very first try. So you're going to need to go that way. So grapple yourself straight across, and then on these hexagons across from you, there's two faces of it. If you go for this first one that I aim at, you're going to fall. Okay, what you need to do is aim for the outside portion of the hexagon, because that will give you the momentum to swing around to the part you need to be on. So not the front facing one here, the side one right here. See that? It swings you around, gives you a whole nother angle, and now you're boom, you're right up here. You get to this next grouping, and that's the next skull, along with a great view and a sniper rifle if you haven't found one yet. Our next one's going to be straight south, almost southwest of the ring. There's two ridges. Go to the most southwestern ridge and literally just swing yourself up. I could not find an enemy to walk all the way up here because I have a grapple hook now, and you know, I like swinging. So you get all the way up here, look for where there's a rock lodged in between the two ridges. There's some blue lights, and there's going to be a dead marine. If you see these, you're in the right spot. So you want to come back towards the dead marine, and when you do, a banished phantom is going to spawn. Really easy to avoid. Just try not to get shot by it. The ledge is right below us here. So what we're going to do is I get stuck right here, but you really just need to slide down and look to your left, and you can grab this rock and just swing yourself onto the ledge where the skull is, because we don't take fall damage anymore. Once you start the mission, the sequence, you come right out of the spire. This is the first time you run into banshees that are hijackable. Grab it to the right. There's a mountain right underneath one of the installations. You're going to just fly right over to this mountain's edge, land, and above it there's a dead elite general sitting there with a skull in his hand. A little morbid, I know, kind of cool, whatever. Make sure you check out the views while you're here too. It looks great. In that same breath, on the sequence mission, if you cut back to the west over here, there's a waterfall just near these clusters of fobs. Fly on down to that waterfall, and there is a doorway on the right here underneath the water. All you have to do is crouch to get in here, and there is another skull sitting on a stake. In that same area just north, there's actually going to be some really tall pieces of this Forerunner material. You can take that same banshee and just kind of land it on here. You could walk over and grapple your way up, but why do that when you have vehicles like this? So fly up, grapple your way to the top so you don't lose the banshee. Again, take some time to look around, because these views are incredible even for an Xbox. The very next skull is going to be on the Capital Citadel mission. So there's a room where these materials are being processed through these yellow walls. You're going to need to go through 3 barriers to get to where they're taking a 90-degree turn like this. and then look up and you'll see some blue dots, and the ceiling is open. That's how you know you're in the right spot. Swing yourself on up, get up here to the doorway, and boom, another skull right here. This mission, the repository, you're gonna get completely swarmed by some brutes in front of you after you find out that Hernandez has been taken. So you're gonna go to the right over here, jump over and grapple yourself in. If you can't do that, you can just swing around the outside. If you're not good enough at it, I get it, it's okay. No one's judging. Come grab the power seed and go all the way back where you just were, but this time you need to go to the other side. So you went to the right the first time. What's opposite of right? The opposite is left. If you go to the left side, you come over here, you bring the power seed and you turn it into this machine. You'll hear that completion sound like the ding 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 ding, whatever it is. Later in the mission, you're coming up into a room with 2 golden lights on the side like this. You have to make sure you put that power seed in because this room is now unlockable to get the skull. So kill the enemies that are in here. They should be pretty simple. And there's a window up top. The window is now open because you turned in that power seed. So in this window will be the next skull. There will also be 4 invisible elites with energy swords, but we're here for the skull, not the kills. So grab the skull, make your way out, or die. Doesn't really matter to me. Now the last skull is on the very last mission, the Silent Auditorium, and you cannot kill any sentinels. And I'm very serious about that because this room will lock over here. That goes to the end of the game. This takes you to the last skull. Remember, missions are not repeatable. So if you do not do this properly, you will have to do the entire campaign all over again just for this one skull. So if you do accidentally kill a sentinel, restart your mission because you have to get to this part with no sentinels killed. So I appreciate y'all checking this out. I hope it helped a lot, and I hope it was short enough to keep your attention. There's going to be plenty other guides and interesting videos from Halo coming out over the coming months because there's so much to explore in this game, and I can't wait to show it to you guys. If it helped at all, consider leaving a like, dropping a subscription to the channel completely free, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, y'all take it easy.